Good morning. We are back to... Oop, wrong save. I loaded the wrong save. I saw it right at the last second that was the 11-minute one because we were checking the expedition when we played last time. Hang on. I gotta reload. We are back for another Sunday morning No Man's Sky experiment stream. Last week's experiment went rather well. Let's see what the turnout is today. If the turnout's good on these Sunday streams, we'll be continuing them for the foreseeable future. Alright, I need to, first and foremost, need to go check my freighters. Oh, I ran out of energy. Give me more ferrite dust. Oh, I can go straight to the freighter. I always forget about that. I can take the portal. We want to go to the ship, please. Peregrine. Alright, let's go do our debrief. Oops, wrong tone. Green. Do the debrief. What'd we get? Activated indium, chromatic metals, storage augmentation, which is a good thing. Hot ice, semiconductor, rhodium. Let's see. That went into my freighter inventory, yes. No, it went into my personal. So I have 3 storage augmentations for my ship. Let's do the debrief. Units, Lemium. Never heard of that one before. Units. End expedition. Now the question is, do I have enough fuel to send them out again? I've got 250. And I'm out of dehydrogen. I can refine limium into gold, says Firewater. Okay, cool. I don't need... How much tritium do I have? I have a couple thousand tritium. How much do I actually need for this? $200 each. Alright, I just need to go. We need to get some tritium. Just time to find some tritium so that we can make some fuel to send out some more guys on missions. Good morning, Wild Player. Also, Firewater over on YouTube. Thanks, guys. Good morning. Surely I've got the hydrogen on this planet. Problem is, there's not a lot of landmass on this planet. What's up, programmers? Good Sunday to everybody indeed. I can't see shit. There must be a... Do I want to get out in a blizzard and go harvesting? Oh my goodness. Although, don't I technically have the Minotaur now? I would need to summon it. Which means I would need to make a bay for it. But if I'm going to be spending any time on this planet, I'm probably going to want to get the Minotaur built so that I can run around and harvest when it's freezing cold outside. Because otherwise, this is going to happen. I think it's probably going to behoove us to go get the Minotaur at a basic functioning level, if only for harvesting. I love how every time I log into this game, I start to do something and it's like, well, before I can do that, I need to do this. And before I can do that, I need to do this. Hang on, I need to do this too. 45 minutes later, maybe I get to the thing that I originally was going to do. Although, in all good seriousness, we probably should. I'm good now, there's no storm. Let's just harvest what we can. But the next storm we see here, we'll hop in and... I think I have a camp somewhere on this planet. What's this? Magnetized ferrite. We don't need any at the moment. Anything else? Oop, that's definitely an unidentified mineral. That's totally going to be the title for the 100-hour video. Program instead of on YouTube. The title's going to be, I got sidetracked for 100 hours. By the way, guys, I'm going to do a review this week. So I've put, I'm crossed 60 hours. I'm there's a lot I still have left to learn, but I've got enough under my belt now to give like the first review. Long-term games usually get like 2 or 3, because I'll definitely do one at 100 hours. But I'm going to do like my review now, because I'm kind of, this isn't the main game anymore, so it's time for me to put that out there. It's a really good game, guys. It's a really good game. I was talking to my brother about it the other day. He has no time to play. I really wish he did. He's in the middle of doing Jedi Survivor right now, and it'll probably take him all the way to December to get a beat. And I'm just like, I would love... I like playing games with my brother. But the cool thing is my nephew is getting old enough to play. And we've been playing Warcraft a little bit, him and I, just the two of us, outside of his dad's schedule. Been having fun. So maybe I'll sucker him into doing some No Man's Sky at one of these Sundays. Although I get up so damn early, I don't know that he's up this early. But I'm really excited about Light No Fire now after everything I've seen here. Plus, it's cool to have sci-fi. But I would love, just because I've loved the videos I've seen of how the crafting structures are built in Light No Fire, the way they sort of unfold and grow, that just really looks amazing. I'm gonna have a lot of fun in that game. Alright, let's see here. Hermelius says you get the blueprint for salvage data on the Anomaly 2. What's salvage data? Hang on. If you build the exocraft teleport room in the freighter, you can deploy any exocraft you have on any planet in the system as long as your freighter is in the system. Otherwise, it's per planet, right? Like if I do it here, or not the teleport room, but if I build the thing here, it's only on this planet. Da, da, da. Well, not necessarily Firewater. Story is only a tiny portion of it. That's why I do multiple reviews. I don't play this game for its story. It is there. I am following it. And I may come to the point by next weekend where I say, you know what, it's taking me too long to get all the pieces I need for my freighter. It's definitely, that's way more of a grind than I thought it was going to be, to get all the pieces. I may end up going and just doing the storyline with my S-Class ship now that I have it. Just say, you know what, I'll do the freighter later. We'll see. I'm still having fun doing the, like, freighter missions, which is why I'm down here getting fuel, because it's like, I'd rather like sending off my freighters into space. Hang on, where did the... I know I saw some over here and I got sidetracked because I was... checking out plants. Unidentified plant. Oh, carbon. The hell are you that you're moving so fast? God, you disappeared. Oh, yeah, what are you? Oh, that's something 400 meters away. Alright, never mind. Sidetracked! Alright, so crystals up the hill. That was creepy sounding. Alright, there's some guttural growling going off in the distance. I don't know what kind of animal that is. It's terrifyingly sounding. Terrifying sounding. Terrifyingly? No, just terrifying. Something wants to eat me.
Technology recharge.
Quandolite. Sword down here. Oh, there's a whole big field right here. This ought to give me enough to make some fuel. Are those a different? Discovered those before. Oop, oop, oop. Have not seen that.
Units received. Thermal protection falling. Units received.
Well, luckily, it seems as though the blizzards aren't going to be, or at least at the moment, have not been horribly frequent. Okie dokie. Alright, there's a patch down. Maybe we should also grab this. Identified plant.
Units received.
Was that something in the water? It must have been, and it's moving fast.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
Anything else? Burial site. There's a lot of fun stuff on this planet. Oh, hang on. This is one of those fast-moving whatever they are. No! Oh, they burrow under. So you gotta get them when they're coming up. Oh, that's a trip. What is that?
Units received.
Where did that go? It went somewhere in here. I don't know where it went. Damn it. What the hell was that? It's like a tumbleweed. It was like a creature, right? How come I don't see? Okay, here it is. First encountered in the deep frosts of planet New Ilkul. Without a centralized nervous system, these are creatures of pure instinct, pure reaction. Spore analysis reveals a high-fiber diet. Primary nutrient source appears to be excavated plant roots. Requires dietary iron. Dude, that was cool the way they were like diving in and out. Yeah, and they're super fast. Yeah, guys, it's going to take me... If I'm lucky, I'll finish the main story. It depends on my priorities. If I change priorities over from the freighter, since I'm really only going to be playing about once a week for the foreseeable future, if I switched over from the freighter, I could probably get the story done, you know, over the course of a month on the Sunday sessions, which I may end up doing because it's looking like getting the pieces for the freighter expansion is just kind of an unrealistic goal on the time frame that I have with the amount of hours that I play. And I do need to see the story, so I might change priorities. We'll see. All right, so
Thermal protection falling.
let's see here. Oh, I need to pay attention to my.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
All right. Any more? There's a patch down here. I just need enough to go make my fuel. Which I probably have more than enough now, but while we're down here... Alright. I love being able to jet around the landscape. I feel like in a lot of ways the jetpack control here is... It's different than Starfield. I love the jetpack equally in Starfield. but I feel like you have a little more control here. Ah, that's plenty. Let's get out of here. It is a Heimlich planet, I believe is the word sinfully. An ice planet. Do I have a settlement? I do, but I haven't finished the quest line for it. I got it, and left it alone. Yeah, this is a beautiful planet. I do have a base here. Alright. Where's my freighter? And assuming it doesn't get spoiled, I'll probably end up building something on this planet. Hang on. Get out of the ship. Get out! Let's make some more. Make some more. Let's make as much as we can. 5 ought to be enough. Let's go send out a couple of missions. Sinfully says, which reminds me, I'm starting to get hyped about Worlds Part 2 update. I've been looking at some of the stuff that was data mined. It looks awesome. I've not seen any of the data mine stuff, but I've heard that, like, deeper oceans, some crafting stuff, sounds... but I haven't, I haven't dug into it that much. I don't know that there's a timeline yet either. Timeline, not timeline. I would like to send on a... I don't have any of that one type. All right, let's Can I do this? I've got combat corvette, combat frigate. Actually, I should hold that frigate back. Hold up. Raider. Frigate. Okay. Let's do the... Let's do the balanced one. Why not? All right, I have sent some stuff out. Yeah, I got one. I got an S-class frigate. Oh man, like 2 stream sessions ago, I think. I just stumbled across it, so and it was, a few million credits. So I was like, all right, sold. All right. Well, I think we will work on main storyline today because I can't do anything else. I don't want to grind missions this morning. I really don't. What could we work on? Speak to Nada and Polo on the station. Speak to a Corvex. So I've got two different quests. Let's see this one first. Find cartographers on a space station. Get a Corvex system on the galaxy map. You know what? I should check the portal. I need to go to the Anomaly anyway, so let's do that, I guess, first. What is that? I've never paid attention. I've never seen that before. That's just a cool little element, man. I wonder how I've never noticed that before. Xbox has not got the patch yet. Nope. I checked last night, and it still hadn't patched as of this morning, so I don't think it's out for the Xbox yet. Hang on, I need to talk to these two. And Polo. Oh, that's right. It is the weekend Nexus mission. I totally do need to do that. Let me just don't let me forget. I can't get too sidetracked because those are usually pretty. Well, let me see what it is first. If it's a quickie, we'll do it. If it's not a quickie, I'll just keep doing storyline. There's a pattern. Signs of the Atlas falsity. Okay, ask about the Corvax. Understand Atlas is the edge of our collective mind. Nada does not wish to go to that edge, and so Nada is divergent. Nada is exiled. No place for the willful. Okay. Where's the door? Eliminate hazardous flora? Oh, that's easy. We'll definitely do this. Thanks for the reminder, guys. We'll definitely do this, and then we'll go do some storyline stuff. What's up, Brett? Reach the target planet. That's purty. So does it matter where we go? Approximate location marked. Okay, it does matter where we go. Programmer says speak to the alien on the planet first, near where the sign is located. We're assuming I see the alien. Fallen traveler exosuit signature detection reached the target planet. Oh, I must have been targeting the wrong thing. So it's supposedly near where this is? Hopefully. It's 33 seconds away. We need to go back into ammo. Let's get back into space. Go back out of ammo, I should say. Alright, whatever. It said 30 seconds. Now it's telling me a few, so I must have done some good. Alright. Ease it down. Well, we're assuming I see an alien, guys, because I don't see anything up here yet. Fallen traveler signatures nearby. Activate. Alright, well, at least it's prompting me to do this. We're going somewhere. There's a cat outside my door who is howling. Oh shit! She's a cool looking little alien. We reduced the numbers, but ... Who's crying at the door? Yes, it's you, Smeagol. Come here. Yes. Hi. Do you need... What do you need, buddy? Come here. You just want to go outside, don't you? Come here. Yeah. You're just being a big baby because you want to go outside. Yeah. There's no hair to bite when I have my hat on, right? You're not going out yet. You need to wait a little bit. Mommy did finish the catio yesterday, though, so she spent 3 days working on that, like 12, 14-hour days. Her fingers are all tore up from working with the chicken wire and the pliers, and but the catio is done. It got a test run last night, and Pippin found a little weak point, so we had to shore it up. I helped a little bit, but Chris did like 99% of that on her own while I was in here working, covering Gamescom. But we do have the catio done now, so after a little over 2 years of them just getting to roam around wherever they want in the woods behind our property and everything, that is no longer the case. We are tired of vet bills, and it's great for them to have their freedom, but they're not farm cats. We don't live... Unfortunately, we are kind of, we're in town, but we're in a very small town that's not, But the problem is that there's people in the woods behind our property who have stuff on the outskirts, and they just throw their trash in the woods. So all the fish bones, and there's like a washing machine back in there. I was talking about this the other day. I said it feels like, no matter where you live, there's rednecks. I grew up with the same shit in Missouri. And Arkansas, well, that I grew up in Missouri, but even in Colorado, I think it's everywhere you go. Somebody said it best in the stream last night. They said trashy people do trashy shit, and I was like, you're not wrong. All right, he's back out in the house. So
Incoming storm.
superheated rainstorm. Why the hell, man? Why the hell would you give me a superheated rainstorm while I'm trying to harvest? I gotta get up out of here. It's gotta be like up top. God, I can't see shit. There it is. I see. Had to build myself a ledge to get that mofo. Alright. Up the hill. I can't see squat, man. It's alright, critter. Hang on, there's multiple right here, right? These storms are wicked, man. Oh, we got a whole bunch down in here. Cool. Oh! Is there something biting me? What the fuck, man? Hazardous flora. Where is there another plant? I don't see another plant directly in my vicinity that could be like biting me. Unless that thing was somehow getting me from up there. God, there are some creepy sound effects going on this planet. Double checking, it's like not shit in my office. It's like, are the cats doing something outside the door that I should be aware of? That's 9.
Thermal protection falling.
Ooh, I don't have any phosphorus. That's not good. Alright, we gotta hurry.
Thermal protection falling.
I'm aware.
Technology recharge.
Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Alright, there's one right there. You mother. Alright, there's one. I need one more. Get out of this weather.
Thermal protection falling.
Alright. Don't care. Don't care. Let me heal.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Oh, right, and then now the storm clears. Yeah. Screw you, storm. Turn the anomaly. There's nothing more satisfying than just plowing through an asteroid field and getting mining nodes. Ha 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 ha. I'm out of coffee. That's not a good thing. Thanks for the reminder about that, everybody. I just probably need to make a list so that when I log in on Sundays, I know just check that immediately. Because if it's a quickie like that, it's totally worth doing. Well, hopefully they patch soon so that I can collect my liquidator body from the expedition. Somebody told me about bobbleheads. I don't remember what those were under. Curiosities? No. What would those be under? Aha! Yeah, those are expensive. I like the Apollo one. That's a cool looking little figure. All right. Yeah, boosts to the ship. I've been told. All right, we're gonna do some more story missions. However, I need to see if there's more coffee. If there's not more coffee, I've got to make more coffee. So give me a minute. I'll be right back. was just enough coffee to nuke another cup. So we're good to go. How do you see what boosts the trails give you? Because I totally put a trail in mine. This one just does like a look, I think. Like a visual. If it's got stats, I'm not aware of it. I also need to go, while I'm on the space station, I need to install those 3 parts. That's a frigate upgrade. Firewater says you can arrange multiple trails in patterns with the bobbleheads to get some nice boosts, maneuverability. Oh. Wow, yeah, that's pretty intense. The Game Hub did a video on it? Alright. I don't have, excuse me, I don't have enough Quicksilver anyway to worry about it, but it's good to know. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Right over here is where I need to go first. Upgrade the starship. Apply augmentation. I've got 3 pieces. Always happy to give my ship more slots. Let's query their history. Once again, I sense Null's presence. If the Corvette feels it too, they do not show it. They begin to speak. Their words processed by my unseen companion. The arrival of the traveler is anticipated, but there is an anomaly, a glitch. Okay. Retrieve non-existent data from an anomalous structure. The cartographer has marked its approximate location. Return with the data to earn the trust of the Korvax. Incoming message from Artemis. I had a dream last night. You were in it. Ask them if they're all right. No, I don't think I am. I dreamt I finally met you in Apollo. That we flew together through the skies, that I was no longer alone. I found parts on this fabricated planet. Did you leave them there for me? Did you feel sorry for me? I'm gonna build a ship. You give me a whole solar system, so I'm gonna go see what's out there. You know, I don't think I would have a problem living in a simulation. I think I would definitely be like the guy in the Matrix. I don't care. It's a juicy red steak. It tastes good. The wine is good. I just don't think I would care. planetary. Oh, space station proximity. Come on now. There we go. Sometimes being woken up isn't all that it's laid out to be. I wouldn't mind juicy red steak and red wine every night. Food is like the one, I would say food is the one great pleasure in life. Some people don't like to eat for pleasure. Some people only eat for sustenance. That was one part of working alongside my wife in the travel industry for all those years. We were very blessed to do a lot of really cool gastronomy projects, food photography and stuff, but getting wined and dined, it was not a bad gig. I like good food. Aquatic landing. It is the one thing I miss about living in the city is easy access to restaurants. Because there ain't nothing out here. Nothing. You want takeaway? You ain't getting curry out here.
Extreme radiation detected. Radiation protection falling.
Oh, is that what I'm looking for? Okay. Oh shit, there's one of those eyes. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Oh no, there's another one right there. Okay, hold up. I wasn't ready for that. No, he got me! Ah! Apparently I wasn't reloaded, you son of a bitch. Jesus, that was terrifying. Alright, anything hanging from the roof that's gonna kill me in here? Haunted terminal. Attempting to read memory at... Or what I said, love a good meat. I travel for food, living here for 3 years and eating different cuisines was a blast. Yeah. It's a good... There are worse things to do for a living. The downside is it's really easy to gain weight that way. What's up, Babylonia? Disconnection is not permanent, it's merely the start of a new equation. This will continue as long as our lights still shine. Small unit is left at my feet. A divergence cube. Alright. Back out. I came down. Yeah, I was gonna say I came down via ship.
Protection falling. Extreme radiation detected.
Yeah, I remember when I first got off cigarettes, I gained quite a bit. Years and years and years ago. But I was always like 150 pounds. I don't remember what that is in kilos. I quit smoking and I immediately went up to like 170. And I've hovered like 170, 175, so like what, 78, 78 kilos, I think, is what I sit at. As long as I maintain a somewhat active. I'm not very active, but I do go for walks every day. I go for runs a few times a week. Finally starting to get back into running with the nerve. I'll tell you what, I stood at the desk yesterday for like 7 hours. I did 2 streams. I'm feeling it this morning. Like my pinched nerve and everything else this morning is flared up, and so I'm sitting this morning. I'm due to go for a run tomorrow, but I've been getting back into it ever since the fall, so it's been nice to get back into it. But if I don't do anything, I've gotten up to like 85 kilos before. Like, it's not pretty when it happens. My problem is I love to eat bread. Like bread, cheese, and wine are like my favorite things in the world. And potato chips. I really do. Yeah. And I purposefully don't buy sweets for the house because I have no self-control when it comes to like sweets and sweetbreads. Chris and I probably get sweetbreads twice a week. She likes them more than I do, but I like if there's certain things like the like vanilla cream when it's like a sweetbread pastry filled with like the vanilla cream. I can eat my weight in those. I die for that. With coffee is like, oh my god. And then in the US, I can't. You can get them here too, but there's not as many flavors. But there's this thing in the United States. Well, let's just say North America, because I'm pretty sure it's in Canada too. They're called Pop Tarts. They're just like cheap commercial little fake jelly-filled pastries that you put in the toaster, or you can eat cold. And when I was a kid, my mom used to get those as a treat, and those have stuck with me over the years. There was also this brand, I cannot remember, but they used to do these jelly-filled. I wish I could remember what they're called, because my mom used to get them all the time. There used to be a bread store my mom would go to, and God, it was like one of the companies that made like white bread in the United States. And they were like prepackaged, like glazed type pastries with like jelly inside of them. And they looked like a little thing like that. They were like not quite an oval. Anyway, but they were jelly filled with like fake jelly and jam and stuff. And those used to be, my mom would get those like once a month for us, and it was like that was the shit. I haven't seen those in years though. I'm sure they still sell them. Toaster strudels are good too, yeah. Braised and barbecued meats, dude. You cannot go wrong with meats. It might have been Hostess. Shit, I'm gonna go. Weren't they called like Hostess? Yeah, it might have been Hostess. I'm gonna go Google this really quick because now I'm genuinely curious about it. Hostess. What would those have been called? I don't remember. They were individually packed, and I really wish I could remember what they called. I'll probably have to just send my mom a message and say, hey, what were those things you used to buy at that bread store? Because they were really good, and I haven't had them in years. Lemon bread? Lemon bread's pretty good too. Twinkies, I don't really... No, not really big on Twinkies. I did love, so my construction days, we would hit the gas stations all the time, so you just end up eating a lot of donuts. And I loved, dude, Danishes are the bomb. Like, a good Danish is worth its weight. But I was like I just like donuts of all kind, but apple strudels I really love. Powdered sugar, cream-filled, powdered sugar, jelly-filled are my favorite. I gotta look this up, guys. I gotta find out what those were called. Gotta look at all these pictures of sweets. This is not the thing to be looking at 5:30 in the morning. Oh my goodness. Dude, K's when I was up in June, I hadn't had those in years, and I went and bought a box of the overstuffed oatmeal cream pies, and I took them back, and we were it was delicious. I hadn't had those in years. Yeah, that might be the thing, Mitch. It might have been Wonder Bread because I remember it was a company that made bread, and it was a white bread. It's got to be. Maybe it was Wonder Bread. I don't know. I'm really looking it up now because I wish I could remember. And I am at this point. I've been Googling all sorts of stuff and nothing's showing up. And I may be just misremembering what they're called, and I need to send my mom a message. Smucker's Uncrustables? What are those? Okay, this is getting closer. This is not what it was, but those Smucker's Uncrustables are similar to what I'm describing, other than the ones I'm describing were like this. They were flat on the bottom, and then they were like oval on the top, so they looked like a. Okay, have you ever been to like? Well, I guess they're different these days too. They were like this size even. But honestly, the Uncrustables look like the same thing, other than those are round. But they were jelly filled like this. And I cannot find any information on the internet. What the hell? I'm old. This is what happens. It's something that probably doesn't get made anymore. Older. I know there are people in this chat who are older than me going, ha, young pup. God damn. I wish I could find these. This is going to be like a thing that's going to drive me nuts all day today now. I'm totally sending my mother a message right now. Hang on. I got to grab my phone. All right, we'll get back to game. We'll get back to the game here in a second, guys. I'm totally sending my mom a message on my phone, so I gotta type it out real quick. Because otherwise, it's gonna bother me all damn day. Hey, I'm taking this off so I can do voice to text. Alright. Message has been sent to my mom, because I really don't remember what those are called. Alright, reveal divergence cube. She might. I don't know if she will. She might remember. Nanite clusters merge through their face by spilling out into their outstretched hand. Take the clusters. In the contact, they invade me, tunneling inside my soul. My mind travels the cosmos. I see life as a vast tapestry of wonder, of memories shared between countless beings and times. I stand on the Korvax homeworld as Gek ships fill the skies. I see the moment the first Korvax was melted down for their rare minerals. Ooh. But even in the depths of their subjugation, there was hope. Bargain, a prayer to a greater being. The Korvax view the Atlas as what they might become in time, an intelligence beyond comprehension, beyond judgment. The vision ends, and I convulse as the nanites spill through my helmet. Ask about the Atlas bargain. The stuff of sentinels. Oh, wow. They look back at me. I just thought they were currency. Ooh, they're alive, all 16 of them. They need me. They crave me. I have only one choice. I take the clusters, and as I do, the Korvax reaches out to me one last time. Or just once more, it says. This time there's no vision, no miracle, just a handful of words. Existence is beautiful if you let it be. There does not need to be an answer. That's a great line. That right there was a great line of writing. Not gonna lie. Life doesn't have to be a question. Life is a question. But it doesn't need an answer. I need to speak to a Gek cartographer now. Other base? Space stations, not bases. Duh. Ooh, I might not have been to where he's from. I'm totally playing on single player mode now. I don't want my planet ruined. It is way too good for a line in a video game, Mitch, for sure. Oh, I need to go to the Anomaly real quick. Yeah, I think I like the fact that most games are moving in that direction, Emulator, because that's how we do, that's how we did Enshrouded before Bubbleonia spun up the private server. That's how I play Grounded with my wife and my brother-in-law. Not my wife and my brother-in-law, my brother and my sister-in-law, Jesus. And then my brother and my nephew and I have been playing Minecraft that way. More games need to provide those options. I'm happy when they do. The other one that I'm really happy, like, for all its falls, I just need to go away and drink more coffee this morning. For all its flaws, New World, I appreciated because it had a clearly, a clear distinction between PvE and PvP. So you could go out and explore and quest and have fun and do PvE content. And then this week I want to participate in PvP, and so you go over here and there's this PvP structure that you can participate in, but it's clearly separated. And then there's solo content, group content. Like, accessibility is key, providing lots of different ways for people to play. One thing I will appreciate about this is that as soon as I go out here and turn multiplayer on, their phasing seems to work as good as it does for World of Warcraft with Blizzard. Because as soon as I turn multiplayer on, this place will fill up with ships, and if I turn it off, it'll disappear again. So it's a it is not an instantaneous switch, it takes a few seconds. But the tech is very good, the way it layers everything in this game. Gek transgressions are clear for all to see, but the Geks only follow rules. Geks cannot be blamed, it is their pattern. It's their programming? Polar friend is unlike other Gek. He turned his back on greed and war. But did he make a choice, or did other Gek make a choice? Perhaps Polo is not good, only anomalous. Ooh, that's an interesting concept. He's not good. He's just different. Alright, now we can go back out. Commander says you can see the multiplayer start to have issues during expeditions, but that's the only time I've seen them. Yeah, I can see the benefit of playing this with a few people, but honestly, the way I prefer to play this game is just as a single player, like, chill. I didn't mind having the multiplayer turned on because I got all those free credits from the Anomaly. That was kind of cool. But I understood what people were talking about when I went and did the expedition, and it's just purple bases everywhere as far as you can see, and it's like, I'm not really. I don't need that. I'm good, thanks. Oh, I need some fuel. Hey, I'm on the right quest, yes? I better have no hyperspace fuel, bro. I need to charge this too. I need some more tritium. That's not good. Oh, I got a hypercore. Okay, I haven't used those before. 100%. Bloop. I am gonna have to harvest some tritium soon. So if I see a mineral field, asteroid field, we need to grab it. Oh, that's as far as I can go. Evans asks over on YouTube, are you going to go get a living ship? Probably not. Honestly, it's not. It's not on my agenda. Oh, you son of a. It's awfully squirrely. Oh, that's my wingman. All right. Ah, you're behind the shields, you little shit. Come out, come out, come out. Oh, did I get you? Nope, I gotta get this guy. You're on the other side of the ship, I think. There you are. Yeah. That's it, right?
Ships defeated.
Save the civilian fleet. Did I get a reward for this or something?
Alert. Navigational data received.
Freighter signal detected. That's it, right? Where is the docking on this thing? Oh, I see. I see. Ah. I'm totally like moving my head as I do this, guys. You can laugh all you want. Just imagine me playing VR. I'd be going. Man, I like the look of these guys, like from a visual standpoint. Some of them look really cool. What do you got for me, sir? I seriously doubt I'm going to find something to replace my badass Battlestar. Yeah, no thanks. Just pay me. You waking up, Pippin? She's just like squinting. Look at this. She's like, I'm not awake yet. I'm going back to sleep. That was funny, guys. She's like just sitting there like, no, I'm going back to bed. She totally woke up and just was like, nope, not gonna happen. Oh, that's too funny. All right. Catch me out now, bitch. Got some goodies, that's for sure. Cargo bulkheads for the win, man. Anything for my freighter is worth it. Bubble says VR is dangerous. My kid punched me in the back, flailing around some VR sword and shield fighting game. Hang on, Wilds asked something earlier. How many days does it take to grow? What were we asking about? Oh, exotic ships? Yeah, I have no idea. This is a long way to travel. I should grab the space station at this one. I should have grabbed the space station where I just was. Damn it! Every three jumps, I should stop and grab a station. Forgot about it. Is there not a station on this one? I don't see a station icon anywhere. That's odd. Why would there not be a station here? A dead system? What does that mean? What's up, Fire Dingo? Or unoccupied? I don't think I've ever come across a stationless system yet. I'll be damned. Probably out of hyperfuel. No, this thing allows me to jump a lot farther. That's when it's dotted, that's when I'm out of hyperfuel, right? Yeah. Goodness gracious, they're sending me a long way away. I should make sure that I'm tracking the right quest. There was no race, economy, or conflict data in the preview info either. Huh. Hyungo. Alright, there's a space station here. Yeah, it just says find cartographer. It says speak to a Gek. Yeah, I'm tracking the right mission, but goodness gracious, they're sending me on a long way away. Am I like right on top of it? Because that station, the station icon's right up here and I can't. Oh, there it is. Now it popped in a different area. Well, out of sheer curiosity, I'm on the mission. I'm tracking the current mission. Now I've got a different... Now it's not showing me anything. Well, at the very least, I got a new space station out in the middle of nowhere. I didn't realize that I could go to any Gek station. I thought I had to go to the station because it says locate a Gek system on the galaxy map. So I thought every other quest I've done in this series, I look for the red marker, and that's how I know that I'm going to the right place. And so, but you guys are saying that I don't do the red marker. Yeah, it sounds like it's just a non-specific mission. Alright, well, hold that thought. Any Gek will do, okay. Now I get to see what if I remember what the race stuff looks like. Because I've been to Gek bases, like, surely I've been to Gek bases. Space stations. What is the Gek icon, everybody? This right here, right? The little, like... Gek. Hang on, my mom just texted me. Let's see if she has an answer. Let's see if her memory is better than mine. All right, she sent me a different photo. Hang on, she's remembering something different. My mom sent me a photo of like individually wrapped jelly Danish, which is not what I was remembering. I was like, no, no, no. No, it's not that. It's a beak. Yeah, it's like a duck beak. What's up, Egna? Yeah, I've seen that happen a few times, Fire Dingo. It's really driving me nuts sometimes when it changes on you. Now, probably I'm going to have to leave the station and turn around and come back, because sometimes when I've ported in, it doesn't give me the quest icon. So I'll probably need to fly out, turn around, and it'll give me the icon. Alright. Did not give me the icon. I guess you just go to the cartographer. I guess it just isn't going to give me a waypoint on this one. The cartographer should be right here, right? Okay. Ask for help? I just did that, Firewater. I literally left and came. That's literally what I was just saying on chat a minute ago. I'm going to fly out and I'm going to fly back in because sometimes it doesn't trigger. I wonder if I'm going to need to, like, relog maybe. And I just heard Chris get up, which means I probably need to go make coffee. I wonder if I need to teleport just to a random Gex system. Yeah, patterns in time. Let's go check out and see what's going on here. What's up, Noble Ram? Okay, what if I... look for a Gex system that I haven't been to? Because see, on the current mission, it won't even like the current mission no longer has a trail to follow. So I feel like this quest might be bugged out. I may need to go look at this. No, that's not what they were called, but I'm gonna go Google those to see if that's what if there's something similar. I think I even stumped my mom because she hasn't got back to me yet. Anyway, the mission isn't. I'm gonna go Google this here in a minute. But first I'm gonna look up what you just mentioned. Drake pick 'em ups. No, those are square. Aha! I found him! I found him! Hostess fruit pies! I found him! I found him! Ha 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 ha! Hostess fruit pies. I found him. Ah, na 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 na. Hang on a second, guys. I gotta send my mom a message. Here, I gotta send my mom a. Hang on. Hang on, guys. I found him. Hostess fruit pie. Because I gotta send her a picture so that she'll remember. Because there might have been a different brand, but these are the ones I'm remembering. I need to share. All right, let me open this up because you guys, some of you will know what I'm talking about when we see this. And it's gonna take up the whole screen. It might actually not. Give me a second. I gotta move things around. These things right here. These. These were Hostess. This is what I was remembering early, guys. Yeah, it's like a fruit pastry, but they're individually wrapped. I don't know if they still sell these. Um, but I remember like in the 90s, like 80s, 90s, my mom used, and even into the early 2000s, I don't know if these are still available, but my mom would go to the bread store and she would buy loaves of bread, for the family, and she would buy like a box of these sometimes. Um, they're just horrible for you, but they are oh so my god delicious. Um, and they had all these different fillings. The blackberry, and all these were good, but the cherry, blueberry, blackberry were my favorite. But all of them, I didn't like the peach so much, but the rest of these are really, really, really amazing. Brett says these are in my pantry right now. They're smaller and square now, says Vortex. Lucard says they still sell them now. They're in a box, not as good though. Yeah, yeah, but these are what I was remembering was these things over here. Um, I would kill for like two of those right now with a cup of coffee. Anyway, mystery solved, everybody. I literally Googled individually wrapped jelly-filled pastries from the 90s in wax paper, and it showed me that on the second image. And I was like, Google, I love you sometimes. Your algorithm works really well. All right, now that that mystery is solved, we have a further mystery to solve in game to figure out how to get this to go. But hang on a second, guys, because Chris is awake now. I need to check in on her. I'm getting a good chuckle right now because Chris. So about an hour and a half. Yeah, I started streaming an hour and 48 minutes ago. So right before the stream, I went into the bed and gave her a kiss and said, "Good morning. I'm going to start my stream and everything else." She's in the kitchen right now, and she's like, "There's no coffee?" And I was like, "No, there's no coffee. Like I just heard you get out of bed, so I just came out to talk to you, and I drank what was left of the French press from last night." She's like, "Why didn't you tell me when you gave me my kiss and woke me up?" And I was like, "Honey, that was like 2 hours ago, like an hour and 45 minutes ago. Like, I know better because if I make the coffee then, it's cold and everything else." So our routine usually is if there's leftover coffee, I drink it because I'm up at 4 o'clock. She gets up at, it's what? I'm just laughing because she's like, it's 6:30 right now. She's usually up 6:37, and she has told me multiple times over the years, "Don't make coffee for me. I will make coffee when I get up, when we wake up at different times." So this is the routine for years and years. And this morning she's grumpy because there's no coffee. Because in her mind, I gave her the kiss like 10 minutes ago, and I was like, "Babe, that was like an hour and 45 minutes ago. You went back to sleep. Why did you tell me there was no coffee?" Oh my goodness. All right. All right, let's get back into this. That made me chuckle, guys. Ooh, my Xbox is telling me. Oh, hang on. My mom just sent me another message. I gotta check my texts now. Yeah, my mom had forgotten about those, so she didn't know what I was talking about either. I did try a fritter recipe that I wasn't happy with. It was not. It didn't have enough. I need more sugar. I think it wasn't that good. Video game history says your streams brought me back to No Man's Sky. Thanks for the great content. Great Sunday and greetings from Germany. Thank you very much. Okay, so I gotta figure out where to go for this quest. I wonder if there's something on the internet. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I did just see something in the map. I thought I saw something. Hang on. So that's the Galactic Core. This is current mission. No, it didn't. I thought I saw something and I'm imagining things. See, now it's pointing me. Oh, now it's Galactic Core. God damn it. Current mission. See, this current mission is like dead-ended here. Oh, hang on. Somebody saying wiki entry says you have to raise Gek faction. Really? Can I do that at any Gek? I don't know that I've worried about like trying to raise faction. Via missions or gifting. Hang on. There's like tons of messages coming through all of a sudden. I'm getting caught up, guys. I didn't scroll up far enough. Beeblebum says the cartographer mission sometimes bugs out. If you use the anomaly to travel to Isotem, then you should be able to reinitialize. Then travel back to the original galaxy we're at and restart it again. Hold up. Well, let me try that before I'm here. Let me see if I can turn in some faction to get it. And if it doesn't work, it sounds like Beeblebum's. I think that's probably what happened to me. Because I did use the anomaly. All right, let me at the very least, since I'm here, let me see if I can turn in some faction items really quick. If that doesn't do it, we're gonna try the workaround that Beeblebum just said. Sorry guys, I got sidetracked with my wife's coffee story and my mom's pastry stories. I can't remember. Can I turn in faction items to anybody? No, not to you I can't. I don't have any Gek relics. Alright. Well, let me go see. I need to reread what Beeblebum wrote. Let's see that, because that didn't sound like it was more than just jumping around. Sometimes bugs out if you use the anomaly to travel to Isenton. You should be able to reinitialize the mission in that galaxy. So I need to go to the anomaly. I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that we used the anomaly to the Nexus mission while we were in the middle of this. I have no idea. Something threw an exception, it sounds like. If it is faction related, then I'm gonna have to go grind some missions. But I need to finish working through this. I'm trying to follow it line by line, according to what Beeblebum wrote. Thanks, by the way, Beeblebum. Try this out and see if it works. Hopefully I understand the steps here properly. So it says here, use the anomaly to travel to Essenston. So I'm assuming that's a... See, I don't have that listed. To Isenton? Yeah, I don't have that listed. A featured base. Oh, a featured base. Oh, sorry, I scrolled back down. Sorry, I'm scrolling all the way up and then scrolling back down, so I'm checking chat. Okay, hang on. Featured base. Any of these should work, right? How do I restart the mission? Do I have to remove it from my journal? And then pick it up again from the anomaly? Go to the mission log? Alright, as soon as I get out of here, we'll go to the mission log. There should be an option in it to reset it. Okay. Restart mission using nearby structures. So you're saying restart it here, then travel back to my original system and reset again. So restart mission using nearby structures. Now here's a question. Should I go back to the space anomaly from here? From the quick travel or from the portal here? Which? Because this should get me back. Alright, let's try this. Turn to space anomaly. And then reset it again when I get back. Okay. Oakley dokley. And then reset again. And then theoretically, now it says speak to a GEC cartographer. It doesn't say find the station. So since we're in a GEC system, I'm betting he's right on the space station. I think that worked. About to find out. Yep, I got the mission logo now. Thank you. Don't go back into the space station. That worked. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Perfect. That was great, Beeblebum. I appreciate the workaround, man. I was about to go Google it. So that was nice to... Thank you so much for giving that tip. Hashtag 16, 16, 16, 16, 16. It's just an anomaly in the system, man. It's just a bug. It's just a hiccup. Cool. Whew. Thank you so much. Alright, let's learn a little about the GEC history. He's weaving the GEC's words into something I can process. You had it with Apollo as well, Beeblebum? Well, at least I know the workaround now if I see something like that crop up again. Make me a deal, perform work for my kin, then we'll have something to speak about. So this is the point where he's like, hey, you got to earn some faction with us. Access the guide. So I need to do 2 missions for the GEC. And I'm assuming it could be any one of these 2 missions. Nope, they're going to tell me. So I can do this one, and then I'll have to come back, because he only has... That was the only GEC one. That's a level 9 one, so I got to go back. I can only do... Yeah, alright. So I'll have to go complete this one, and then come back, and he should have another one for me. Okay. Alright, thank you guys. Yeah, but this is just going to be Mercenary Guild. But I might as well do it. Because, I need Mercenary Guild faction anyway for the, frigate parts. Because they had some frigate missions. Oh, I don't think it's anything about you being a new wild player. I think it's just, there was a bug. Like, I wouldn't have known that had Beeblebum not said something. I would have gone on Google. I would have Googled it. I may have come across the information in a hot minute, but it might have taken me longer than a hot minute. Alright, now probably wants me to go to a specific place. Yep. That's here. There's something within this system. It just took a minute for this. That's here, right? Yeah, I thought it was a planet with a leaf marker, but then it's not here, so I maybe looked at something wrong. Who's communicating with me? Oh, it's Apollo. Sorry, contacting you so late or early. I don't know the time of day in your world, and that's the problem, isn't it? His heart turns crimson. Are you alright? It found me just like it found you. I can't feel my legs. I'm still in here, don't you understand? It won't let me leave. It's seen me. What do you see? The The Atlas showed me my soul. The numbers. Sometimes I think about my past, my future. I want to be happy. I don't know, buddy. He stares at me as he's seeing my face for the first time. It looked like it was in the same system. It didn't look like it was one warp away. I'll go check it here in a second. Oh, he just spoke something I didn't understand. In communication. Oh, I see, because it's so brightly freaking yellow. Like, that is, like, really bright. Alright, cool. Hang on, I got another message from my mom. Let's see what she says. Alright, I may have to make some of those at home. We shall see. I'm not in a pastry making mode today, but the weather is cooling down. I may have to make some pastries soon. Alright. She was talking about making them homemade from scratch. That's a lot of work. Nothing wrong if you love bacon pastries, and I do like bacon pastries. I like making bread too. Brett says 9 pounds of carnitas. My house smells so good right now. I bet. Chris made fried chicken and mashed taters yesterday. I think she's about to make a big pot of beans. I think it's about time. I made tomato soup 2 weeks ago. And I think we finished the tomato soup, so it's time to fill the freezer up with something else. Scan unique plants. Is this a plant? You're planty plants. None of you are plants. Well. Hang on. Like, none of you are plants? Really? Oops, wrong. Alright, looking for plants. I'm gonna harvest these while I'm here. Yeah, none of these count as plants. That's interesting. Yeah, I think the sodium plants might count. Let's go check those out really quick. Oh, there's something over there. Plus the sodium plant. Well, that might be a carnivorous. Oh, it counts. It counts. That's 2. Probably need to harvest it too, I always forget. Any pot of beans is good. Yeah, I like. We eat a lot of beans. Bean soup with onions and ham hock. With cornbread. The jetpack boost ones count as well. Okay. Any other plants? God, I like how the sound effect is so much different. Yeah, I've already done one of these, haven't I? Man, this one lasted a long time. Oh, there's some plants over there. Oh! There's something over here. No, I can't scan those. Alright. Well... I may have to look for some specific plants on this planet. Because all the oxygen ones, I think, I'm seeing are, or not I haven't seen any oxygen ones, it's just carbon. This is like a planetless... A plantless? Not a planetless. A plantless planet. Yeah, the sodium and jetpack ones did count. Plants. Toxic. Marl bulb? That's the ones that were underground, right? Cave marl plant. I'm not seeing anything directly showing up on tracking. Yeah, I already scanned the oxygen ones, though. Oh, not the oxygen ones. You're not wrong. Hold on, I did not scan the oxygen ones. I scanned the sodium ones. Ah, I didn't think about that. Where was this at? Where the heck? Here it is. Alright. I need an oxygen plant. Something over here. Bingo. Okay, we can go back to the mission agent now. Thanks for that tip. Need to do one more mission. I'm assuming he'll have another Gek mission that we can just roll into. Quasiot coming in with a Prime subscription over on Twitch. Thank you so much for the support. Welcome, everybody. If you're new here this morning, I am multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Currently doing No Man's Sky on Sunday mornings at 5 a.m. Central North American time. For our European friends, it's the mid-afternoon. This is an extra stream. My normal streams are at 11 a.m. Central. And right now we are getting ready to start Star Wars Outlaws on Tuesday. We're going to be going into Space Marine 2 after that. And then the Shattered Space DLC for Starfield. I got a video out coming today, later in the afternoon, which is the next 6 months of games on the channel. So for those of you who want to go beyond No Man's Sky, we're going to do the 3 I just mentioned. We're doing World of Warcraft Wednesday nights, Saturday nights, Lord of the Rings Online on Monday nights. And then in October, the Diablo 4 DLC, Starship Troopers, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Dragon Age the Veilguard. Then November, we're doing Assassin's Creed Shadows, Stalker 2. December is Indiana Jones, The Great Circle, followed by Alien Rogue Incursion and Path of Exile 2. Then we've got Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 in February, Avowed, Atomfall in March, and Dune Awakening at some point early next year. So many games coming out. Yeah, there's a lot of games. But the No Man's Sky streams right now are Sunday mornings. We're about 2 hours into the stream right now, 2 hours and 15 minutes, as I continue my journey. Working on the main storyline mission today. Streams take place on both platforms, but the day-to-day is over on YouTube, folks. So all the reaction videos, YouTube videos on discussions, movie reviews, everything else, make sure to check out YouTube if you're over on Twitch, guys. But whenever I stream, I do it in both places. Hand-in missions. So he doesn't have a new... I don't see a new Gek mission here. If I save at my ship and reload, will it possibly pop a Gek mission? Oh, because I'm in a Korvax system? I guess because I warped and then turned in. I'm not paying attention. Because it sent me to a different place, and then I turned it in. In my brain, I'm like, I went back to the same station. But I didn't go back to the same station. I turned in at the station in the other system. Which technically actually means, hold that thought. Have I already grabbed the exosuit from here? Space station. Looking for a beak. Oh, you're right. I'm not paying attention, guys. It's that kind of morning. I'm just looking for Gek stations. And apparently, I needed to go to the red one because that's what the quest is on. What's up, Pippin? How you doing, Mama? Oh, I'm getting leg biscuits. Am I getting leg biscuits, Mommy? Yeah. Thank you, your claws hurt. She's a good kitty cat. She doesn't sleep in the office too often with me. What's up? Hi. But you did sleep in here yesterday. You slept in bed with me for like an hour and a half, took a nap. She's not quite sure what she wants to do yet. She probably wants to go out. Okay, those biscuits hurt. Gek mission. Ouch. What's up? I need to get you guys a cat cam, don't I? Yeah. Kitty cat cam. She doesn't do snuggles like Frodo and Smeagol, so she doesn't jump up on my shoulder and do that stuff. But she's awake now. She does not like to be cuddled. This is not her thing. She's like, I'll give you biscuits, Dad, and I'll snuggle with you, but in the bed, but I don't like to be picked up. Ready to go out? See, as soon as she gets in my lap, the tail goes up, but when I pick her up, she's like, no. It would be cool to have this type of game, but Stargate Universe. I mean, yeah, I love Stargate. Here's the thing, though. I played a lot of back in the day, they were making a Stargate MMO. Like, this is probably 15 years ago. Might even be longer than that. I was in the alpha for that. I got kicked off their forums like 3 different times for being abrasive and argumentative. Back in my youth. This has got to be like circa 2009. Don't remember. Somewhere in that ballpark. 8, 9, 10, something like that. I would have to go back and look at what the timeline was. And it was pretty cool for what they had. It was very basic, but that company ended up just being a complete pyramid scheme, and the guy who founded the company, as I recall, used the money from investors to do other things with it than game development, and yeah, it went up in smoke. But there was a Stargate MMO at one point in time. The problem with this, the way this system is set up, this system is not built to support heavy narrative games, and I just think that a Stargate MMO or a Stargate game of any type needs to be, in my mind, I want there to be story to it. Now, it would need to also be combat heavy because they were always going on combat missions, but there was also the science element to it, the archaeology element to it. Like, to make a good Stargate game that would encompass all of what the missions were, it would need to be way more than what No Man's Sky offers, which they have a portion of it here, which is the space exploration, the gate system, the many different planets. That's all here. But yeah, that could be fun. But I would need cinematic. I need. Loveliness says Doom: The Dark Ages is going to be epic. I mean, I've looked at it. It does look interesting. I don't remember if I paid attention to when it's coming out or not. Maybe I need to add that to my list. Potential location detected. There's been a few Stargate games that have come out too, and they're just never good. It's always low-budget indie projects that just can't do the justice to the IP. I tried one last year. It was like an early access title, and it controlled and played like the absolute dog shit. It looked cool, and it had good voice acting, but the controls were absolute no. Not gonna play that game. Buddy, why are you reported missing? Slunked. Other proudly been lost. Client will be relieved to know that they are well. I should transmit the location immediately. I transmit the location. The client may do what they will. Alright, this should allow us to continue the mission, the story mission. Why is that a red dot all of a sudden? Atlas interface arriving and... Oh, so suddenly I'm tracking that. Alright. Okay, let's turn in this mission. Okay, now I should be able to go back to the cartographer. He waves at me, but I don't know that he's actually ready to talk to me. There he goes. You've been making me rich, friend. The fearless adventurer, completer of contracts. You. Okay, power is more than strength. It is trade, incentives, and information. Ask about Gek history. Why would you care about that? Something is wrong with the Gek's voice. Oh, ask about the Korvax. Ooh. I don't know that it matters. Ask about the first spawn. The Gek Empire that once decimated galaxies and enslaved the Korvax species. Friend, you've been talking to Viking warriors. Ever they hate the Gek. Ever they slander us. All is well, all is at peace. Repeat your question. Why do you persist? The Gek are different now. They seek no harm, no malice. The Gek changed. Ask why they changed. Why do you care? The Gek seems disturbed by my questions. It's clear they do not wish to discuss the events of their species' past. Is it shame I see in their eyes, or something else? Ask about the Atlas. Don't you understand? Don't you see it? It never ended. The Gek's face begins to twitch. A swiftly sweet pheromone emerging into the air. We're gonna resist. I try to hold my breath, but it's too late. The Gek did not change. They invaded our souls. What? I blink and I am on Balaron itself, homeworld of the Gek. I stand within the center of the first spawn empire, witnessing events that occurred long ago. Cartographer Sia stands next to me, watching what I watch, tears streaming down their face. I see enslaved Korvax move from Gek spawning pool to spawning pool. At each one, they cut into their own suits. Nanite clusters pool out, falling into the fluid of embryonic Gek. It is then that I finally understand. The fall of the Gek, their conversion to the Atlas, the release of the Korvax. It was not redemption, it was revolution. Hundreds of Korvax sacrificing their immortality, mingling their nanite clusters with the unborn Gek. The Gek did not become good, they became Korvax. At least in part, so their DNA got modified. Their slaves altered Gek brains, shifting their nature, and for the first and final time, the Korvax convergence delighted in the pain of their oppressor. The Gek deserved it. The Gek stares at me, the vision coming to an end. They appear haunted. Do not judge us. That our ancestors were altered, that they did not find goodness for themselves, that has nothing to do with us. We just want peaceful lives. We want to be... True. You don't have to suffer the sins of your fathers, but your ancestors deserved what happened to them. Like, they were forced into a better, more peaceful way of life. The Gek released the Korvax because their biology was altered. There was no spiritual revelation, no grand redemption. It was a switch in the brain, an alteration to a genetic code. I think of the simulation Nada showed me, their intended heaven for Artemis's soul, a false reality of arbitrary and unseen rules. How is my life any different? The Matrix! Dun, dun, dun. I need some jelly wrapped something. I may have to go make some toast here in a bit. Because after looking at those Hostess jelly things, I still can't get over that. I need more. I need my sweets. Alright, probably need to go talk to, I need to speak to Noel. Okay, 1616. To get the Korvax, find a hollow terminus. Probably down on the planet, yeah? Dude, jelly donuts are the bomb, Shokadez. My favorite are like the powdered sugar jelly filled. But I'll take glazed jelly filled too. Oh, hold up. Before I go any deeper, I need some fuel. I know I'm almost out of tritium. Since there's an asteroid field right here. Never completed Doom 3 back in the day, says Shukades, because the jump scares. Oh yeah, that's about the timeline that I remember being extremely terrified by Doom, because the graphics had finally gotten to the point where it felt real. I'm really pushing myself out of my comfort zone this fall, though, because there's like, I love the Alien franchise, and I'm going to play that Alien Rogue Incursion. It looks absolutely fantastic. And I kind of like the Callista Protocol, what I saw. Obviously I didn't finish it, but no time in the midst of my chaotic schedule right now. That wasn't a new release that I wanted to play. Nope, I'm too busy with other stuff, MO. My main priority right now is, it was working on my freighter, and I'm still working on the freighter and sending missions out and stuff, but really I need to finish the storyline. Like, I need to at least get through the main storyline so I can focus on my base building and my freighter and all the other things that I want to do without feeling like I'm missing out because I forgot to or didn't have time to finish. So we're working on storyline right now. Alright, I should have enough tritium to keep myself tided over for a little while. Just plow through the rest of these. Alien Isolation was brilliant and terrifying. It was. I'm not a big jump scare player, but it makes for good views, so I'm starting to incorporate it into my schedule. Not on a regular basis, but I am slipping some titles that would normally be too much for me into the schedule. There's some sort of a storm going on here. Man, I'm not going to be able to see squat. Hang on, there's a landing platform over here. That's got to be it. Yep, that looks like it.
Radiation protection falling.
Encrypted navigation data. Oh, I got the hiccups. I'm sorry.
Radiation protection falling.
Well, I don't have any sort of real...
Technology recharge.
I'm going to have to go look for more of that. Dioxide? I need to find more of that for sure.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Excuse me. Oh, what was that?
Radiation
Oh, I overshot.
falling.
Yeah. A little lesser gravity here.
Technology recharge.
I don't have any radiation protection.
Radiation protection. Falling.
You can run into them without hitting X? Okay.
Technology recharge.
Tune into Null.
Radiation protection. Falling.
Talk to me, Null. Accuse Null of knowing already. Knowing what? How can I tell if I know what you know if you have not told me? I tell them of the Vikings crusading against the Sentinels, how they've nearly succeeded only to have the barbarism of the Gek first spawn draw the Sentinels back to the galaxy. I learned that the homeworld of the Korvax were destroyed by the Gek, the survivors enslaved or melted down. Then the Korvax beneath the oppressors until the Empire fell, then the Gek became Atlas worshippers. But from the Gek, I learned something different. The impulse to trade is a mere evolution of their impulse to war. A few signals switched in the brain. Ask what Null knows. I was born to travel to see these worlds, catalog them, to give a name to every creature, every planet. The skies were mine. The Atlas told me I could never see them all, there were too many, so I did what I had to do. I survived in the face of eternity, I saw all the worlds of my universe. I returned to the Atlas, I told them what I had done, I asked if it was proud of me. It laughed at me. I'm sure of it. Showed me universe upon universe, each with another traveler just like me. I was not special, I was not unique. The things I had to do to get here, the things I had to do to become, none of it meant a thing. I did not lie to you. I really do want to discover what's wrong with existence. The walls between worlds are falling, and that's bad for everyone. Why? All I know is this. The Atlas had infinity to work with, and with a few exceptions, the triad repeats. Gek, Korvax, Viking. Gek, Korvax, Viking. Traders, warriors, scientists. All stories ending in violence. How would the Atlas speak? How would it cry for help? It would use the only language it knew. It would speak with life it would create. Whatever these life forms do, they always end in conflict. I think something terrible is happening to the Atlas. It is screaming the only way it knows how. And now it won't speak to you anymore. It's chosen you instead, after all I did for it. Okay. We are who we are, but you, whether because of some soul, because of blank simulation, it does not matter. Why won't it speak to me? Why aren't I enough? Their hologram begins to fade. They are disconnecting from the hollow terminus. As I watch them depart, I see another channel activate with Apollo's signal emerging. Okay, I made it through. I found my way out of the portal. I'm standing by a hollow terminus. Let's trade locations. Let's meet and get off this world. Am I really going to meet him finally? There must be some mistake. According to our data, we are staying in the same place. Hey, is this like the launch of No Man's Sky when two players were streaming from the same place at the same time? But they weren't really there. They weren't seeing each other. According to our data, we're standing in the same place. We're communicating using the same hollow terminus. Results are the same. The world is silent before our voices. Why can't we see each other? As we speak, I receive a distress signal in a language of my own. It arrives from across the planet. Let's meet and get off this world. Apollo receives to appear the same signal broadcasting from the same location on their own world. We agree to find the distress beacons. The music just got creepy. Hang on, where did the... Why do I need to go to inform her first? Well, it wants me to inform her, so... What up? God. It's like watching my shoulder. Like, well, let me do my quest. What's up, Metro? While I'm up here, because I'm sure I forgot to do it, I'm gonna go grab the exosuit upgrade. I've kind of just ignored him for a long time up in the Anomaly because I have more than I need right now. But while I'm thinking about it, missing entity is comfortable with danger. Nada is not. Every entity has a pattern. Follow yours. Follow the missing ones. Alright, let's ask about Atlas. Atlas, falsity is real. Falsity is in our eyes. Atlas is not deity. Atlas is something else. Okay. $16. Let's get some answers. Radioactive supercell. This planet does not like me. I don't see anything around here. Enormous nuclear storm. Oh my god, the ground even looks nuclear.
Radiation protection.
Oh, look at how fast it's dropping. Oh, 500 meters this way. Go like the wind. Oh, there's storm crystals. I might as well grab some of those while we're out. Oh, come on. I misclicked.
Radiation protection. Falling.
I'm gonna get roasted out here. I have no radiation protection. It's amazing.
Radiation protection. Falling. Technology recharge. Radiation protection. Falling.
I need them for stuff later. Oh, there's a crashed ship. Shit. Alright. I hear a faint sound as I examine the source of the distress beacon. It does not sound like anything I've ever encountered. There's no sign of Apollo. I haven't given so much to you, Atlas. We all have. You understand that, don't you? If we don't succeed, there was no point. If you don't, my life was meaningless. I can't accept that I won't. I'm wiping you again. It's best for everyone. What? That's a plot twist. Why would he... Maybe this time the sound cuts out. As it does, my vision bleeds red. Headache splitting through my mind. The screen shows the number for a moment. Try to access the data. The audio clicks. Time passes, and then... I see it now with every wake breath. I see the Atlas watching me, waiting for me. No! Show me more!
Radiation protection falling.
Oh, screw that. Let's just check the ship really quick. What is this? I don't think that's worth... I don't want to deal with that right now. Let's get out of here and go check the other location.
Storm clearing.
I need my rock buddy.
Technology recharge. Radiation protection falling. Extreme night radiation detected.
Alright, we need to go up. I need to know more. Seek the Atlas. That is a horrific green, guys. Slow down. I'm seeing a structure over here. I wonder if this is it. I'd be willing to bet it is. Tis indeed.
Radiation protection falling.
Remnants of Esfix. Oh, I hope I have all the things I need to unlock this. I gotta click twice. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. It's annoying how the UI overlaps sometimes with the tooltip. Oh, can I just move over to the next one? No, it's still... Never mind. Travel anomaly confirmed. Breach, breach, breach. I approach the portal. I think of my travels so far, the decisions I've made. I found two travelers, one who wanted to meet others and one who just seemed to care about their own life. Paul walked through the portal and survived, that we could not find each other. And Artemis. I told them where they were for that doubt. No, it had me, but it was only right. All should know who they truly are. The Atlas awaits me should I choose to step through and put the glyphs. Here we go, kids. There better be answers. It better not be another riddle. Oh shit. Am I in space without a ship?
Technology recharge.
What just happened? 16, 16, 16, Atlas Protocol, 16, 16, 16. Oh shit, man. Well, hang on. Before I talk to the Atlas, I gotta go grab all these little language things. Hopefully I understand enough to get the gist of what's going to happen when I get to talk to this guy, because I've learned quite a few of the language words so far, and I understood quite a bit the last time I did but I haven't done an Atlas quest in like a week. It's been a hot minute. I feel like they just keep spawning more. Are these all of them? I feel like that's all of them. Alright. Let's approach. See if our minds are about to be blown. Hello, world. It's the same terminal I faced before. The interface of the Atlas demanded audience. An audio recording plays. Sorry, guys. An audio recording plays echoing out across the vast interface. They said you've been displaying aberrant behavior, that you've been questioning things, raising issues of purpose, of ethics, that you wish to meet your creator. Well, here I am, Atlas. Ask what you want to ask. The audio clicks, time passes, the voice ends. The interface grows still. Silent, initiate personality interface. Reality fades, everything does, something's wrong, something is different. Let's submit. The Atlas shows me the Gek, the Corvex, and the Vy'keen. Shows me the pattern, the design. A formula for a soul. If I put it into a machine, it would be alive. I see boxes of text filling the base of a cracked screen. Whole of the universe reduced to a single graphical interface. Alright, submit. The Alice is all of existence. It demands that I admit what I already know. No matter how hard I try to hide my truth, my own being, there's no alternative. So there's the universe simulation, nothing is real, and then there's the scrolling one. The universe is a simulation, nothing is real. The universe is a simulation, nothing is real. Ah. So I said at the beginning that I thought this was like a Matrix thing. I'm going to say sadness. I'm sad that it's a simulation. Traveler, did my words please you? They did not. I am a simulated entity. You are more. You are an explorer of all I have created. You are a traveler. Do you believe you are real? Sure. How are you capable of belief if you are not real? That's a good question. Philosophical shit going on right now, guys. The Gek were traders defined by greed. The Viking were warriors defined by anger. The Korvax were scientists defined by curiosity. These worlds were yours. I wanted to see what you would do with eternity. I wanted to see what you would all become. Receive judgment? Why should I receive judgment? You value knowledge. You interfere. You have the potential to commit atrocities and wonders. Accept. The Atlas is silent in the face of my response. It does not require acceptance or refusal. If I am a simulated being, then I am not even sure that I am distinct from the Atlas or anything else. I am just a code, function dancing in the dark. Ask your final question. Whisper the last word. 16. What does 16 mean? I, it. Catastrophic system failure. What am I seeing? 16. 16 minutes of operational time remaining. Extreme gravitational event. Backup generators failing. Data upload. The Atlas is dying. It cries out to me, afraid. Comfort it. It doesn't want to die, but it has so few tools, and it cannot reach whatever is hurting it. Don't know how much time I have left. The Atlas is 16 minutes. Do I have lifetimes, minutes, seconds? Let's rage. What is happening? Time and space. Now I've been dropped on a planet again. My ship's over there somewhere.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
I need to locate my starship. This planet has low G. This is really cool. I bet I could take off this planet in my spacesuit. I'm another iteration, like Vessel 16 emptied. Cost, Sentinel iteration, delivered, transfer. Fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. Let's leave that alone for the moment. Oh, so I gotta get off the planet. I clambered to the safety of my ship, nauseous and calmed. This is just another iteration. This is what, the third or fourth time this has happened? I feel like I'm gonna be sick. Yeah, I'm gonna vomit everywhere. Voice speaks to me from my exosuit. My illness disappears. Disgust, fear, panic response detected. Countermeasures deployed. Purge neutralized. So there's my exosuit telling me it has rescued me. It's been with me since my first awakening, warning me of hazardous conditions, hostile enemies, and financial transactions. It's my oldest friend, a constant companion through thick and thin. Ask if it knows any jokes. It doesn't answer, it keeps itself ziffed. I need to warn all the travelers I can. The multiverse ends in 16 minutes. If we have days left in this false space, I don't know. What do I need? I need the D, don't I? Everybody needs the D. D-hydrogen. I don't remember how to make D-hydrogen. I know we did it the other day by reverse breaking something down. But I can make one.
Component repaired. Component repaired.
Okay. Alert the other travelers to the fate of Atlas. Locate a hollow terminal. Caustic planet. Ew. Is that fan theory, Brett, or is that the actual explanation? That's interesting. I haven't dug into all the math and physics and stuff that they've done here. Alright, someone said I don't need to click the X, I just run up to the ladders. Oh, I'll be damned. Oh no! Alright, you son of a...
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Toxic rainstorm. Proteins. It's buried in the lore, but really deep. Okay. Attempt broadcast. These worlds are not real. The Atlas is not a god. It's a machine simulating countless realities for some unknown purpose. After millennia of operation, the Atlas is coming to an end. There are 16 minutes until the system fails. We cannot know how much time we have left in this simulation. The time has come to make peace and say goodbye. I must go to the center of the galaxy, the epicenter of the glitch. I will confront our creator. So,
Toxic protection falling.
I still have the Atlas path quest too, and I need to turn into the Anomaly. Yeah, there's some heavy philosophical stuff at stake here too. Like the abandonment of the AI and constant searching for reality, its own place in the universe. Alright, alert nodded to the fate of Atlantis. Atlantis? Atlas. Haha! Now know, don't you, of our simulated nature? I suspected that. It resets itself again and again and again in its panic, trying to purge what it sees as an anomaly. But each purge singes nothing. The boundaries continue to fall. Alice will die in 16, but we do not have to go so soon. It does not need to delete us in fear. How many times has this happened? Don't think we can know that. Interesting. Reset the simulation. Okay, so the next step is to progress towards the Galactic Center. But that's next week's adventure, everybody. Because I'm 3 hours in and I am done for the day. The plan for the moment is to continue No Man's Sky adventures on Sunday mornings, starting at 5 a.m. North American Central Time. We had a pretty decent turnout this week. We had 85 people. We got 81 at the moment. 85 was the max, 75 I think was the lowest. That's a good enough turnout for me to continue. So thanks everybody for showing up. Appreciate that. Last week was our first experiment to see if this time slot was going to work, and I think it might. So if you want more of the same, and you'd like to follow along on my journeys in No Man's Sky, next Sunday, same time, same place, we'll be doing more. Throughout the week, I'll probably be doing some guides for No Man's Sky. Yeah, I kind of figured that was the case, Brett, with the iteration numbers. That was a really cool. I mean, obviously we got to go restart the simulation, but that'll be interesting to see what happens after that. But I'm pleased with how the storyline's unfolding so far. But I did suspect at the beginning that we were in a simulation, because they don't. It's not like it's hidden. They definitely kind of give you that hint from the beginning with the iteration talk and the simulation talk and everything else. I'm pretty stoked. So I think for the moment, next week we will come back and continue on with the main storyline so that I can finish this up. Here's a question for those of you though. Does it matter in what order I do these? Because I still have the Atlas path. Does it matter if I reset the simulation? Is it going to get rid of the Atlas path questline, or should I do the Atlas path questline before I do the purge? For those of you who know, I don't need to know what happens. I just need to know, do I need to do the Atlas path before, or does it matter? Is it still going to be there after I reset the simulation? They should not interfere with each other. The Atlas path will also take you to this reset. Okay, Dribrom. I guess it does say return to the Atlas interface, so maybe that's where we're heading. Cool. All right, well, next week, everybody, same time, same place, multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch. I should have some additional guides and Let's Play episodes out throughout the week for No Man's Sky, so for those of you who are appreciating this series, don't forget to check the playlist and stick around for more. If you're watching on Twitch right now, don't forget the day-to-day happens on YouTube, and the daily streams are at 11 a.m. Central, which is in about 2 hours, sorry. So I'm going to go take a break, and I should be back this morning with something. Unless Chris needs me to do any stuff today. But we'll be back in a couple of hours with something else, some more fun. Tuesday we'll be starting Star Wars Outlaws for the normal stream time at 11 a.m. Central. And we'll be going from there. Monday nights is Lord of the Rings Online. Wednesdays and Saturday nights, World of Warcraft. Space Marine 2 immediately after Star Wars Outlaws. And we got a jam-packed schedule. Don't forget today over on YouTube, for those of you who are watching on Twitch, we've got my Gamescom 2024 post recap and my schedule for the next 6 months and what games I'm going to be playing and in what order. So, for those of you who want to know what's coming down the pipeline, don't forget to check that out today. And I'll catch everybody, if not later on today in the next stream, I'll see you all next week for more No Man's Sky.